We're getting heavy.
We're getting really deep, and we're still kind of sober, so you know, the night's still young. And more recently, you were on a series called Groom Lake. And it seems to be such a great... It's about Area 51. It has aliens, cyborgs that want to destroy the world. It's just totally up your alley. Just just looking at the art, it looks like you're having fun on this series. How did this series come about?
Well, it's more cartoony, I think, but deliberately so because of the nature of the story. But Chris Ryle, the publisher and also writer of things like Zombies vs. Robots. Well, and versus Amazons, I guess. Yeah, I really liked that stuff, and I thought he was a great writer. And I said, "You got to work at least. Look, while I'm in the freaking office. I'm directly employed by IDW. Why aren't we working on at least one thing at one point before I leave? And now I've left, so." But he said, all right, because he's a busy guy. He found some time and came up with an X-Files-y type conspiracy theory sort of, thing. But he played it a bit more straight, and I'm like, well, you should have like giant mutant penises in there, or something like that. And he said, all right, I'll take that challenge. And he made what was Grim Lake, and I think probably better because it's easier to poke fun at that stuff than it is to try and treat it seriously and not have it be mocked. Because it's been done to death the traditional way anyway, so why not have fun with it?
And it's a fresh take in my eyes because I love the aliens. I love the amorphous blobs, the like the piranhas of space. Now, who comes up with the slogans on the T-shirts?
Me. That's all you? Yeah, that's all me. I didn't put many on. I mean, due to time, I didn't put too much thought into it. I just found some good ones and just thought that's a good one. I'll put that on.
That's awesome. Now, are you enjoying Comic-Con so far? I mean, it's only the first day, but do you have big plans up ahead? Any big announcements? Well, don't worry. This thing isn't going to hit the air until like a couple of weeks anyway, because editing with high definition, it's a bitch.
Well, by the time this is out, I'll probably have done my panel on Friday for Image Comics with the likes of Todd McFarlane and Tyrese Gibson, who I don't really know much about, but apparently he's popular with the ladies, and he's doing a comic called Mayhem. So there you go, Tyrese, I'm helping you. And I'm going to announce I'm doing a new miniseries with Image, creator-owned thing, with a brilliant new writer named Ben McCool, who I actually met this time last year at Comic-Con.
Cool name.
That's actually his real name, and he's English. And I can't understand a bloody word he says, because he's that English. But he likes to drink, so he's all right by me. And he writes a bit like Warren Ellis, I think, a little bit. And Garth Ennis mixed in. He's got a way. I think he's going to be good. So I wanted to get something done with him early because I'm like, no, dude, I want to work with you on something. So, and literally, we're going to do a 6-issue miniseries called Choker, because Choke was already taken. But so Choker's
good book too. But okay, Choker.
Yeah, and it's not a fashion statement. It's going to be a noir-y book with about a private detective sort of ex-cop guy. And there's sort of this mutant sort of superhero. There's going to be elements of things, but it's basically going to be, and I've been told I'm allowed to say this thanks to Warren, it's going to be like Fell with its face ripped off and a bad case of gonorrhea. That's what I'm going to call it. That's how I'm trying to relate it to people. It's going to be a little bit like Wormwood, and a little bit like Fell, because it's set in a fictitious city called Shotgun City. It's very dark and it's got ambiance. And then these crazy dark characters that proceed to have various entanglements. Ben can tell me more about the story. I'm more concerned with the art. And I'm actually going to take my time on this one. So this is one I really want to spend a lot of time on. So we're not even going to solicit it properly until I've finished virtually the whole thing. So it should be solicited early next year. But they're announcing it now because it's going to special preview, not of the actual comic, but brand new. Will be in a thing called Liberty Comics, which is some sort of charity thing for, I want to say, the Comic Book Defense Fund, but I could be wrong. Liberty Comics 2, because there's been one before, and it's an anthology with a whole bunch of great big-name people in it, and we have the honor of introducing Choker to the world in that book, in a small story.
Well, it sounds fantastic. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. Absolutely not. Oh, you're talking to the camera guy? Or me, yeah. I pay him to act enthusiastic.
First beer of today at the con.
And hopefully not the last. Ben, it's been a pleasure, an honor. Thank you so much for taking some of the time out of your busy schedule, and I hope you have a killer con.
Thank you very much, Cammy.
Ben Templesmith, everybody. IDW VIP.
is IDW VIP?
IDW All-Star.
What does that mean? Oh, okay. Oh, VIP. Okay. All-Star?
All-Star.
Oh, I
You're-
usually get to a superstar, I have to say.
Oh.
I'm uncomfortable with
All super is All-Star a DC taken term or
writer slash
writer/artist/creator/total badass Ben Templesmith, everybody.
still too kind. Thanks.
Just got out of the long box panel here at Comic-Con. Very, very informative panel. You got to learn a lot of cool stuff. People call it the iTunes of comic books, and you know, it's kind of unfair to lump them in with a successful program like iTunes, but it's true. The things I saw, the digital viewer was fantastic. They already have tons of creators signed on, like Jamie McKelvey, all of his phonogram stuff, Suburban Glamour stuff. Mark Wade's Boom Studios, they already announced that at HeroesCon. But Dabble Brothers, all of Jonathan Hickman's stuff, which I'm a huge fan of. The Killer's going to be out. Tons of stuff. So it's going to be a really good program. I asked if they're going to have eventually prepaid cards that you can use to buy or give to people to go onto the store and purchase beforehand. I was sitting in on a toy panel just to make sure I got a seat for in the front row, and they were handing out tons of toys. I left a couple of them there because they were just crude. Like there was a pig dressed up as a cop spewing into a toilet and yet having a plunger out of his ass. I don't know who the hell would want this toy. It's just fucked up shit. But then I also got a Street Fighter Revolution action figure, R. Mika. I'm familiar with E. Honda and Zangief and Ryu, but I've never heard of Armika. This looks like something you'd see out of a hentai, only no tentacles included, unfortunately. Say what? Oh yeah, and like, who wears this outfit when they're fighting? And even there's suggestive poses on the back of the box of her. It's just this. Who wants to collect this? This isn't for kids. For God's sakes, people, just don't make figures like this. Anyway, I'll have more to report as soon as I go to more panels. I'm off to the Marvel Mondo panel as we speak. At the Alex Ross booth with Mr. Alex Ross. How's it going up so far?
Not quite. If I was Alex Ross, I probably wouldn't be here. So.
All kidding aside, this is the creator of Atomica, my good friend Sal Abbinanti. Sal, how's the con doing for you so far?
Good, good. It's you could definitely feel there's a different vibe because of the economy, but it's crowded. Everybody seems like they're having a good time. No Paris Hilton. And I can't complain. And San Diego is as good a town as you're going to get for a trade show.
Usually when you're here, you're with your family members, and you're always talking about how they're not really the best people to deal with.
No, I had to fire family. Never hire family. If I have one thing I've learned valuable, never hire family because they treat you like shit and they just decide, hey, what the hell. They go on three-hour errands that should take them 10 minutes.
It looks like it looks like a pretty relaxing booth here, though. Got the carpet, got the nice lazy boys.
It's just I use it to deflect bullshit from like a lot of the LA crowd that comes in on the weekends. But we're trying to create the little fuzzy Alex Ross love nest. And just it's kind of conducive to what we're doing with the original artwork. So
wonderful. Now, Atomica, number 10, just came out this week, right?
And ironic enough, I don't have any. It's at the stores, and I didn't get any because I was here. And yeah, it hit stores. I won't say dropped because I guess that's the hip lingo for rap artists. You say my album dropped. I won't say Atomica dropped last week. But yes, number 10 is in stores, and we're on a monthly schedule, and we've actually added an Atomica sketchbook to the Diamond. So
very nice. Now,